Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here, coming at you today in Clash of Clans. I've taken a few days off Clash because the new update has hit in Clash Royale. Really excited about that. Speaking of update, one on the way very soon in Clash of Clans, and the stuff that I know about so far looks really, really cool. You guys already know about Clan Challenge. There's many other really cool things coming. Hopefully late September, maybe early October. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, you can see on the screen right now, we have our episode goals in format for today's video. We're going to be discussing Shattered GoLaLoon, definitely one of my favorite attacks, certainly to execute and most definitely to watch at Town Hall 9. So the three main focus points of today's episode are going to be trying to pick out the ideal bases to hit, A, B, different ways to dissect those bases, and C, going from mid-level heroes to high-level heroes. We're going to start out against this very easy trophy base, and then we're going to end up against really, really advanced, solid anti-3-star bases. That way, this will benefit everybody who is watching, whether you have mid-level heroes, as you can see with Darth and Paradox Clan, or whether you have high-level heroes and you're hitting maxed out Town Hall 9 bases. So just for this first raid, guys, by Darth here, what I'm going to do is kind of set the table for this attack, and then I want to talk briefly about the Clashing for Charity event that I hosted a couple weeks ago, kind of wrap that up a little bit. So this base, very, very easy and perfect to hit for a GoLaLoon attack, especially Shattered, using 2 golems. So that's what Shattered GoLaLoon means, in case you're watching my channel for the very first time, or YouTube for the very first time. And the reason you especially want to bring 2 golems against these compact trophy-based designs like this is because look at that core. You're going into 4 Teslas there, and the golems are still alive, either the golems or the golemites, and they're doing a great job distracting that defensive attention away from the lava hounds and the balloons throughout the first half of this raid, and then it becomes a really, really easy job of making quick work with this base after those golems in the first phase is down. Again here, very basic strategy tip that most often when you're hitting these trophy bases, you're going to be using your haste spells around the perimeter of the base and your rage spells closer to the core of the base, because in the trophy base designs, you're often seeing the highest density of those meaningful, tough defensive units right in the core, in this case, the Teslas. So I did want to wrap up, like I said, the Clashing for Charity event. We extended it an additional week. Neetstreet, who is basically the benefactor of the entire thing, he's the guy matching those donations per comment. He's keeping close tabs on every single comment. We're around $30,000 right now, and he's providing me, he already made a $1,000 donation in good faith, plus our GoFundMe is around $600 right now from you guys. So that is all amazing. I'm floored, guys, by all the generosity on your part. I will be providing the proof of receipt of donation on either October 1st or October 2nd, so there will be time to go ahead and comment to get more donations in there if you want to. Just go ahead and check out my Clashing for Charity video. It's not monetized. I don't stand to gain anything from it, and just go ahead and drop a comment of a hashtag Clashing for Charity, instant $10 donation. So moving along here, the second attack here by Salute Dog from Elite Academy 2, another really good one. This is a bow GoLaLoon using bowlers in the clan castle. Now most of these attacks will utilize bowlers in the clan castle because they're just so darn strong. You drop that rage spell and they absolutely decimate the core of a base. I would always advise taking bowlers to the max in the clan castle if you have access to them. Now you guys probably already know that I get to your clans and donate max bowlers if you don't have access to them as often as I possibly can. Hit me up on Twitter if you need them. But yeah, going back to this raid, guys, Salute does something very interesting, and I'm starting to see more and more attackers do this. It actually helps out a lot with your kill squad, especially if your heroes aren't super high level. And what he did was he used 2 rage spells. If you want to go ahead and rewind and take a look at it, he used both rage spells on the bowlers. So 2 rage spells on the bowlers, one right away and one as soon as they got into that core, and it really helped take out about 50% of this base just using those clan castle bowlers and the heroes. And then just like the previous raid, he used the haste spells along the edge of the perimeter with the balloons, excuse me, to take out the base. Do very, very fine work on this base here. Still has a lava hound unpopped. That's going to be a reoccurring theme. Unfortunately, if you execute these raids so well, sometimes that's the drawback. You don't have your lava hounds popping, and when you don't have your lava hounds popping, sometimes that can hurt you in terms of time. By the way, huge shout out to Elite Academy 2. They're now officially our 10th clan in Elite Nation in Clash of Clans. Anyway, going back to this attack here, check out this base, guys. A very popular popular base design. It's a maxed out 9.5 with a level 31 queen that Chef Jeff is attacking into here, and you can see very popular theme defensively on Town Hall 9s, albeit a little bit outdated, is having that queen compartment really well fortified and having the queen centralized inside of it. Me personally, I would prefer the queen to be in the core, maybe 4 squares down from where it is diagonally. Either way, Jeff is going to make quick work of this base using the 2 golems, and eventually these golems will migrate into the center of the base. Now look at this base design. That's one of the focuses of today's videos, is figure out why. Why do these attackers hit these bases with air attacks versus ground attacks? And this is one of my favorite attacks of the entire episode, guys. You can see 2 air defenses are going to be down right off the bat here using these bowlers and a couple wizards, I believe, to take down both of those air defenses. And what I really want you guys to pay attention to, I'm just going to pause for a second here, you can see that the rest of the base that's going to be left alive standing is going to form a V kind of shape. You can see going from around 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, he carved out the rest of the base by entering in through the north with that really heavy kill squad. About 45% of the base is going to go down before Jeff deploys any of the air portion of the attack. Now, if you're going to be attacking a base like this, kind of a symmetrical base, this would actually be the ideal way to engage the base with your kill squad. If you can destroy enough of this core here like Jeff did, having this V formation left is really easy to plan the LaLoon portion of the attack. So you can see, watch these balloons in the Lava Hound deployment here, and watch how he makes work of these haste spells, really speeding up the troops when there's a need for it, and then slowing them down when he wants them to catch up with the rest of the troops. So very quick work of this base. He uses the wizards around the southeast there just to kind of clean up, make things move along a little bit quicker, and then he saves 3 balloons for that far end archer tower. That way not all his balloons are clumped up to engage this wizard tower here. Really textbook LaLoon portion of this attack, and you can see plenty of cleanup left. He has pups, he has balloons, he has plenty of wizards that he held back on. Very well planned attack from Chef Jeff in Elite Academy, the original. So shout out to those guys too. Love our clans, all super active. It's funny because I have to hop from clan to clan to get all these replays, obviously, and every single clan of ours, if you're looking for a really active, great clan, you can't go wrong in any of these clans. I mean, they're all friendly challenge spammed all over chat and all of these clans. It's really cool that we've been lucky enough to have so many passionate clashers in our alliance, and the activity has never been higher across the board. So everybody's psyched up for the big update. But anyway, let's go ahead and move along here onto Invincible IND. Now, he's another one of our really good air attackers, and you can see the bases are getting a little bit more difficult as promised here. The next raid, by the way, is a real treat, so be sure you stay tuned for it. So a very nice jump spell there, really giving his kill squad access again to a large portion of the base. One of those golems is going to jump over via that jump spell into that little compartment over there towards the west, and that's going to lay down some cover for the balloons that are going to come in from 9 o'clock as well. Meanwhile, the rest of the kill squad is kind of migrating towards that town hall, towards the east part of the base, and basically all the defensive structures that really matter, that can really deter the LaLoon portion of the attack, are busy concentrating on those kill squad troops. He still has 2 haste spells, he still has a Lava Hound, which he's deploying right now, and then the rest of the balloons, which he's going to basically just use for the perimeter of this base all at the same time. Look at the beautiful spacing on these balloons from the northeast, guys, making sure he has 2 balloons, enough to take down every single one of those 5 defenses along the perimeter there, and then he uses that haste spell again. All the balloons will merge up in the northern compartment there. Just textbook, really beautiful attack here, and look at all the balloons he has left standing here, and his queen's still alive as well with the Royal Cloak ability unused at this point. So very nice work, again holding back a couple wizards, helping out along the perimeter, plenty of pups still alive. Just a very nice attack here by Invincible. And speaking of very nice attacks, let's go on to this attack here by Dominic in Battle Elite, a real tour of Elite Nation, as I said earlier today. And against this pretty difficult base, he's going to go ahead and hit it opposite side the queen, knowing that if he uses 4 quakes, he can really open up the interior core of the base here for his kill squad. So check out how he's going to plan this. And again, a reoccurring theme here is how much value he's able to get out of this kill squad here, of just the bowlers and his heroes, along with a few wizards that were used to create the funnel. Obviously, he also used 2 baby dragons. Establishing the funnel on all these attacks is absolutely paramount here. Here come the earthquake spells, opening up the core of the base. He's going to drop that rage spell. He's going to take out the king, take out the clan castle, eventually take out that enemy core queen, and along with all that, he's going to take down both air sweepers and 3 air defenses. Now, if you're able to take down 2 air sweepers and 3 air defenses, the clan castle, and the enemy queen, all using just the bowlers in your clan castle, that is a tremendous amount of value to get out of the first phase of your attack, and the rest of this attack is going to make it look really, really easy, because it is. He got so much value out of this base, and as I was talking about in the previous replay, look at what he has left of this base for the LaLoon portion of the raid. All it is, basically, guys, is the perimeter of the base. He carved out such a huge hole in the core of this base that it makes, technically speaking, the deployment of the balloons that much easier to plan out when you only have to deal with that V-shaped perimeter along the opposite side of the base that you engage the base with your kill squad. So again, very, very nice attack here. A lot of balloons left alive. The Hound did not pop. He has his queen still alive, uses the hero ability, and look at that nice 3-star attack by Dominic from Battle Elite. And guys, if you want a more in-depth tutorial to GoLaLoon attacks, this isn't really a strategy guide per se, because I did one of those maybe about 2 weeks ago now. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below if you want to check that out, and it really takes you through one of these attacks step by step by step, covering all the goals to the first phase as opposed to the second phase and everything in between. So go be sure to check those out as well, guys. Meanwhile, go ahead and enjoy this very last raid as we move on to the CWA Community Cork Board. If you want to submit your questions, comments, or channel shoutouts, or even critiques of me, be sure to do so. Go ahead and email me at CWABaseDesign@yahoo.com. Now, I only take audio submissions so I can play them during these episodes and better engage with you guys. So here we go. Here's today's CWA Community Cork Board.
Hey Ash, first I'd like to thank you for all the great content you put out, it really helps. I'm Mark $37 from the YouTube channel Banana Beacher. I make Clash content in addition to some other special videos. I'm relatively new to YouTube, but I often upload and try to share quality tips, tricks and interesting content with my viewers. I'm wondering how long it usually takes you to make a video and what programs you use to make it. Thank you.
Hey Banana Beacher, thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. Shout out to you. If you go and check out his channel, he does a lot of Clash content as well as some, I don't know, YouTuber gossip type stuff. It's hard to really pinpoint the genre, but I did vet it out and it is family friendly, so if you do check it out, say you came from my channel, guys. To answer your question, it takes anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to make a YouTube video, for me at least, depending on how intricate the video is and how long. That does have a rather dramatic effect on rendering and uploading as well. To record, I use Elgato 60 HD. I really, really love it. It's around $175 on Amazon, but once you have it and the lightning cable, it's very easy to use afterwards. I edit with Movie Studio Platinum 13. That's by Sony. I'm a big fan of that as well, so I hope that answers your questions. And guys, if you want to submit your questions, again, go ahead and send me an email of an audio recording. I'd be happy to answer your questions, and I look forward to hearing more from you guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, take care, guys.